In this podcast, we're going to look at the Course Information module. One of the best practices we've identified for online courses is the use of the Course Information module. The Course Information module contains all the required information that is on the first page of our online rubric for the assessment of online courses. Our students are used to seeing it when they come in because right within that module, they can find out everything they need to know about the course and the instructor and what to do to get started. So let's take a quick look at the basic Course Information module. And we make this available as a zip file that you can import into your course. And then we'll also take a look at one that's been customized. There are 5 pages that are contained within the Course Information module. The first one is Instructor Information. The second one is Syllabus, Books, and Materials. The third one is Course Objectives, Evaluation, and Structure. The fourth one is Policies. And the fifth one is D2L Help. So we're going to go ahead and click on and go inside the Instructor Information. We've left a place here at the top for you to put in a picture of yourself. And then there's a place for your name, your contact information like phone number, extension, email address. And then below that is a place to put it in your educational degrees. Below that is a place to put in office hours. Okay, on the second page, there's a place for your syllabus. There's a place for textbook information. If you have more than one textbook, you can copy this and paste it in several times, one for each book. We've also provided a link to the John A. Logan bookstore. And then there's a place for additional required materials and a place for required software. By default, we put in here that there's no required software, but we do recommend a couple downloads that students might need for courses, one of which is Adobe Acrobat for PDF files and Flash Player. So then on page 3, we have a place to put in course objectives, how the course is evaluated, so what constitutes the grading system for your course. And then the last one here is course pacing and structure. And here is where I put in how my course operates, how materials are released, how the due dates work, things like that. On the 4th page, we have a response time policy. This is pretty much the standard for the campus. And then there's a plagiarism statement. Now, obviously, if you have your own policy on plagiarism, you can put that in. But we have provided links here to the Academic Honor Code and to Appendix C of the Academic Honor Code that has additional information about plagiarism. Below that is a Netiquette link that takes you out to a site where we have some Netiquette guidelines. And then the 5th page is a place for help. And it provides information to the students about who to contact for the different kinds of help they will need in an online class. Now, obviously, some of this content is repeated in the syllabus, but it is a best practice to repeat information in multiple places in your course. So by placing it in a couple places, the students have a greater likelihood of seeing it and reading it. And then the other thing is that we've provided pretty much some boilerplate information and policies and things. You can go in then and customize those. So if you have your own policy on plagiarism or whatever, you can put those in. If you have additional policies you want to pin in, just add them. And it's like I said, the students are really familiar with coming in and finding this, because this is in the D2L orientation, and most of our courses now are using this Course Information module. And I do have a video out there on how to import the Course Information module into your course, and then how to go in and start editing it. Let's take a look now at a Course Information module that has been customized. This is the one that's in my history course. And I've added some other things to the module, but you'll see the same 5 files are located right here in the center. I'm going to go ahead and click on Instructor Information. You can see I've added a picture of myself. I've added my room number, extension number, email address, my educational background, and then hours when I'm available in my office. And then on the next page, I have a link here to my syllabus. I've updated the information for my textbook. I've also put in a link out to an accessible version of the textbook that's available on the publisher's website. And I've also listed a supplemental reading here for Uncle Tom's Cabin. I have no required other materials, and that states that here. And I've left the required software the same as the default as well. On page 3, I've put my course objectives in here. And then below that, I've listed the types of things that students are going to do in the class and my grading scale. Below that, I have a course pacing and structure area, and it lists how the modules will be released, how they overlap on the weekends, and how that all works. Just kind of the timing of the class, and that it's set up on a weekly, basically a chapter week basis. On page 4 are my policies, and generally these are just the default ones that are in that course information module. And then here's the detail help, and this once again has not been customized. So that's what the course information module looks like in a course after it's been customized. And to edit any of the pages, you would just go down here to edit HTML and then make whatever changes you want and go ahead and then update it. It customizes like any other document that you create within D2L. So once again, this has just been a best practice video on the use of the course information module in D2L.